Hello, my lords and ladies, and welcome to another episode of our Chronicles of Drunagor. That we have, oh man, so much to paint. It's almost depressing staring at it, seeing how much I have to do on it. But we're going to try and sneak some in. If I could get to 5 videos a week, that'd be nice, but that ain't happening right now. But we're going to work on it. Anyways, I want to say thank you to all my YouTube members. You guys are absolutely amazing. Anybody who subscribes, shares this video, you guys are absolutely awesome. Fairly easy video for the elf on the shelf is what I call it. Without further ado, let's go. All right, the first thing you're going to do is obviously scrape off any nasty mold lines you see, and then we are spray painting it in straight white. We're doing all the flesh tones in Gulliman Flesh, and then as we get this miniature painted, I thought it looks more and more like Elf on the Shelf, and you will see towards the end. So that's what I'm going to refer to this guy as the Elf on the Shelf. For the vest, Aeldari Emerald, so that's going to be around the neck area, front and back chest on this. The one bad thing about going from like a Warhammer miniature to this, and there's nothing wrong with this miniature, it's a fine miniature. It's just the details of the Warhammer miniatures are second to none. And I really enjoy painting Warhammer miniatures because they're just so good. Again, there's nothing wrong with this. It's just the different quality of it and the hard plastic versus resin. For the hands, we're going to be doing some Snakebite Leather. So just go up to the ends of those gloves, and then you can do that. For the cape coming down, we're going to do some Sigvald Burgundy front and back. Watch out for those rocks, and also watch out for those boots as well. We're going to go back to that Snakebite Leather because we totally forgot about doing the pouches and belt itself. So yeah, do that real quick. Then we're going to sneak in a little Agrax Earthshade wash onto the top of those pauldrons on the shoulders. I really didn't know what else to do with this. I guess you could have done something else, but yeah, just doing some quick Agrax on there. For the pants, we're going to do some black Templar, which is more opaque. That white will stick through, which will give us a quick and easy highlight to do. Or you could keep it as is, as that white really sticks through and gives you that natural highlight. But that's up to you, but I'll show you how to do it with the highlight phase on the pants. For that luscious hair, we're going to do some straight black Legion, which is not very opaque. It'll give you a little bit of stick through on that white, but not much, and that's exactly what we're going for. For the boots, we're going to be doing some Cygor Brown. I did put a little bit of Lamia medium in here to make that white stick through just a little bit more. For the shirt that is sticking through on the left and the right side, we're going to do some quick gray sear. Very minimal to see this, but you might have gotten some paint on there from something else, so you just got to clean it up real quick. All right, for the harp on the back, he's like a bard. I think he's a bard class. We're going to do some Retributor Armour on that. And then finally, for the last base paint color, we are going to be doing some Iron Warriors on the 3 knives, one on the belt, one on the top shoulder, and then the one in Kellam's, or the elf on the shelf's, hand. And then we're going to be doing, we're not doing any washes, so we're moving on straight to the highlight step. All right, for the face, we're going to be getting all those raised areas. So the nose, the cheekbones, the forehead, the chin, the ears, and the neck. We're going to be doing some Cadian Fleshtone. And then we are going to do some Kislev Flesh on there. Same exact areas. Again, do not get anything in the recesses. And I know if you're looking on the card art, Elf on the Shelf's got a little goatee. I tried drawing that on there, and it looked horrible. So I had to paint over it. So if you want to try, go for it. I did not. Looked awful. Again, this is where I attempted, and I cut it out on the film, but eyebrows, Abaddon Black, and tried to do the goatee. It looked horrible, so I did not do that. I'm also doing this in the orbitals to do the eyes here in a second. All right, to highlight up our vest a little bit, we're just doing a little each individual diamond in some Sybarite Green real quick, just to brighten those up. All right, for the pants, we're going along those little raised areas and kind of places sticking through and doing some Dawnstone. Again, pretty, you don't necessarily need to do it, but I do think it adds some flavor to it. For the cape coming down, we're just going to do all the raised areas with some pink horror. Again, it's just real quick, simple on there. Don't overdo it. Just a lot of the edging and raised areas. For our Snakebite Leather areas, we're going to do some XV88. It is a little clumpy, very dark in some areas, very light in others. So just go over those raised areas with some XV88, brighten it up just a little bit. And you can probably see while we're spinning this thing around how much this thing looks like Elf on the Shelf. It's the only thing I could think of while I was painting this. For the pauldrons, we're just going to do a quick highlight of Baneblade Brown on those raised areas. Do not get anything into the recesses. Just brighten it up just a little bit. For this is kind of a difficult part. For the neck area, according to the card art, it is mostly gold, so we're doing that around there. This is kind of a pain. You could take some Sybarite Green if you mess a little bit of it up and fix it to where it does not need to be gold, or you can just leave it as is. It's up to you, but I went with the Retributor Armour as well. To brighten up our swords, we're going to do some quick lead Belcher. Pretty simple. And then for our little couple pieces of jewelry that are coming down, we're just going to paint some Sigvald Burgundy in those little circle areas. All right, for the base, all the rocks that the elf on the shelf is sitting on, we're going to be doing some Mechanicus Standard Gray on those. And then just to give it some depth, throw some Nulin Oil on those rocks and let it dry. You can also do a quick dry brush on there or an edge highlighting with Dawnstone if you would like, but I just kept it as is. And then your favorite part of painting the miniature, because it means you're done, is the rim of the base, and I am doing mine in Abaddon Black, but you can do yours in whichever color you feel necessary. And that's it. Your elf on the shelf is done. Hey, good news is if it's Christmas time, you can also use this as a little centerpiece for your Christmas decorations. Whatever. But not terrible. Not great. Not terrible. Turned out decent. It'll play. It'll get on the table. Look just fine. But again, it's when you're painting Warhammer or you're painting something with very high detail, these are a little bit more challenging. But yeah, anyways, I want to say thank you to all of my YouTube members. You guys are absolutely amazing. All my subscribers, anybody who shares this, posts this, gives it a thumbs up, leaves a comment. Can't thank you guys enough. We got a lot of stuff to paint. We got a ton of Warhammer coming up. We're going to sneak in some more Chronicles. We're going to get some whole bunch of other stuff. Kingdoms Forlorn we got coming up. But I love you all, and I will see you on the next one. All right, paint on.